Hello everybody, this is Vikas.
And this is Neha. Welcome to our channel Snevika Black House.
In today's travel video, we are going to share our experiences from our recent visit to a small town in southern part of the Germany. This region is very popular for its wild and romantic landscape, but more popular for a cake which originated from this region. In this video, we are going to share all the details which will be very helpful to plan your journey to visit this region and make your visit memorable.
So, you guys have already guessed which place we are talking about?
Did you? Let's check if you're right.
Yay! It's Triber. But I am sure that was not the name you're guessing, right? So, now you can see in this map which states that Triberg is located in the heart of Black Forest in Germany. And we all know the name Black Forest from the yummy and tasty Black Forest cake. Because you remember, before we actually went to this place, we saw a post on Instagram which stated eating Black Forest cake in Black Forest, and we decided to do the same. But luckily, that is not the only one thing we can do in tribal. There are many other things we can combine with.
Yep. First, you can have a short city tour of Triberg. As you can see in this picture, Triberg is a charming, picturesque little town where you can enjoy a nice view of Black Forest architecture building and beautiful landscape. Second is the world famous Cuckoo clocks coming from this region. Actually, the first cuckoo clock was built in Black Forest. This all started in 16th century and became popular by 17th century onwards. And the third is the Triberg Waterfalls. It is the Germany's highest waterfall and it is surrounded by the natural park where you can take a very short hike and enjoy the nature. Last but not the least, original Black Forest cake, which is available in most of the cafes in Triberg.
Triber will be a perfect place for a one-day trip from Stuttgart. So, let's start planning.
The right time to visit Triberg is from April to October. In the picture below, we collected the historical temperature data for all the months of the year. You can choose what comforts you most. For us, we visited in October. It was a rainy day, but we could enjoy the spectacular view of the waterfall. Triberg is around 135 kilometers from Stuttgart, so you can drive or you can use the public transport. It's very well connected with the public transport also. When we traveled, we took the train to Triberg from Stuttgart via Rottweil. Please use Deutsche Bahn Navigator app for latest information.
The ticket can be much cheaper if you are traveling in a group. Then you can buy the Baden-Württemberg ticket, which will cover the Baden-Württemberg train and the public transport but except IC and the ICE. This ticket is valid for a whole day and will cost you around just 48 euro for 5 people. Isn't it wonderful? You can buy this ticket on the automat in the station or you can get it online as well. We have posted the link for this in the description below. We could get some time, so we combined this trip with the steam engine, and it was a very wonderful and a fun ride for us.
Now let's start the journey. From Triberg train station, Triberg city is around 3 kilometers away. Depending on the climatic condition, either you can walk or take a bus or even take a cab. If you like to take a cab, it should normally cost you around 9 to 12 euros. You can take any of the bus mentioned in the picture and ask the driver if it goes to Marktplatz. Most of the buses do.
Once you reach Marktplatz, you can start walking towards the Triber Falls. The city, all the cafes, information center, and even the cuckoo clock shops are all on the way. One thing which we suggest is that even if you have checked all the details before you are visiting the city, the best way is to go to the information center first and then collect all the details and check if there is anything new you can do now.
The location of the information center is displayed below in the picture.
On the way, there are many cuckoo clock shops. A shop named House of Thousand Clocks is quite popular as they have many varieties of cuckoo clocks and they explain the mechanics in English very well. Here, the basic one starts from approximately 130 euros.
Personally, I would like to buy a mechanical cuckoo clock which runs without battery and the true cuckoo clock. But they come at a very high cost, so right now it is still in my wish list. Let me share an interesting story about cuckoo clock. They say the first person who made a cuckoo clock way back in 1700 was actually trying to make a rooster clock, but he could not get the thing to sound like a rooster, but it sounded like a cuckoo. No problem. Call it a cuckoo clock. It's easy to change the bird than a sound. Smart move.
After this, we went to Triber Falls. Here, we actually assumed the entrance would be free. But there is a small amount you need to pay around 4 euros per person to enter. You can spend some time in the area around the falls. We found few swings, huts, overall a good place to chill. The picture below is the one which we found in an internet travel blog. The falls look so mesmerizing in this. If so, it wouldn't be a bad idea to visit this falls even in winter.
Yay, finally, here comes the view of the waterfall. And of course, our selfie time. Couple more shots. Actually, on that day, it was raining, but still the waterfall looked majestic, and we literally enjoyed every moment of it.
Wow!
Let's see from another angle. Sneha, how do you find it?
Wonderful. I was really enjoying it.
Yay, now it's time to eat cake. Once we are back in the city, we had a surprise moment. Unfortunately, all the cafes in Triberg closes at sharp 6 p.m. Of course, it's German time. But we wanted to eat Black Forest cake in any case. Lucky for us, we started knocking all the restaurants where we could see light. Finally, we ended up in Parkhotel where they have a bar. In this bar, without reservation, we can eat a dessert and a drink. After a little bit of wait, we could order Black Forest cake and a hot chocolate and cappuccino. Finally, we tasted Black Forest cake in Black Forest.
The taste of the cake was really yum, worth the wait, and was up to the hype. Here is our picture perfect moment of the trip. Now we would like to share our experience of Triberg. So, because what do you think about the food options in Triberg?
Oh, it's a very good question, Sneha. Triberg is a very small town with limited number of good restaurants. So naturally, it's mostly occupied and they are open for a very short duration of time. So if you want to have a proper lunch in Triberg, I would recommend you to make advance reservations. If not, I would like to carry my own lunch because I don't have a stress of waiting in a restaurant. And if you're vegetarian, I would recommend pack your own lunch because hardly any good options we could see on the menu. But nevertheless, to eat a cake and a drink, there are enough number of cafes available in the town. Those are beautiful, actually.
Yeah, and of course, don't forget to eat the cake before it is too late,
Oh
like
yeah,
we
we
did.
did. But nevertheless, as we already showed you, if you run out of time, we know a place where you can still eat a Black Forest cake. Yeah.
Yeah. Next. So you should prepare yourself with the hiking shoes if you plan to go to the top of the Triberg Falls. And also check the weather conditions beforehand so that if it is raining, you carry an umbrella, or else you will end up buying an expensive umbrella there, like we did again. And of course, overall, what we can say is it was a very good experience for us. We had a lot of fun time there. Hope you liked our video and our recommendations and you enjoyed it. If so, please
Please
like,
like,
share,
share,
and
and
subscribe.
subscribe.